Hello and welcome, Gemini, to your monthly readings. This is Lakshmi Oracle. My name is Victoria, and I'm going to ask you to please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment. Go ahead and check me out. Check the channel out in the social media that's in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get started. So, first thing, your challenge this month, I asked for the challenge card and the Empress showed up. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or you have Libra in your chart. Either way, it's air energy and it is your energy. Also, the High Priestess is the Grand Manifestor, female energy. The Grand Manifestor is the magician in the traditional way, but the way I see it, the High Priestess is the highest spiritual female being. She rivals the strength of the magician because she is a priestess, right? She is higher in ranking than a mere magician. And when she comes up in the challenge position, I feel like this month is proving a little challenging for you to trust your intuition, but I feel like you're second guessing yourself maybe a little too much. And the High Priestess is telling you to own your intuition, own your air energy, right? And trust your gut, trust yourself when making decisions. I feel like at the beginning of the month, I see they have to make a decision. This also came up in this week's reading, for the weekly reading. You have to make a decision, and I feel like it's a bit emotional. It doesn't have to do anything with career. It has to do with two people. And it's something to do with someone in your past. Especially here we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So it's someone that you've probably left behind, someone that you do not think about anymore, but made you feel this melancholic energy. Maybe it's someone that you lamented leaving behind, but now you're in a place where, you know, and emotionally you're not really there. You're not really feeling that anymore for this person. This person could have been a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or it could have been any other sign that was manifesting this kind of energy, some emotional energy. And I feel like they are thinking about you, but you're not thinking about them. I feel like you are happy by yourself right now, and you're focusing more on you and what you want and your emotional status, I heard. Some of you could be entering into a new relationship and this person found out. And they may be causing a little trouble for you, and that may be causing you a little bit of stress in the beginning of the month, but I feel like you are air energy, so you're going to put them in their place, right? You're not going to take any BS for anybody that's coming to wreck what you have so hard struggled to obtain and form and build your happiness with this other person, just for the sake of just messing with you, because people are selfish and you're just not having it. No. And I have a strong feeling like you're tapping into your emotional maturity or emotional intelligence, especially with the Empress here. the Empress here in the challenge position. I feel sometimes when cards come up like this in the challenge position, it could be either or. It's serving you or it's challenging you. It depends on how you manifest your energy. And as you can see, it's yin and yang, so it could go either way. It depends always on you. And that, with a card of sensitivity, I feel like this is water energy. Again, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer could be somebody that you, either your current partner is a water sign or your past partner is a water sign as well, or you're with another water sign, or it could be on any other sign. Who knows? But either way, you're developing your intuition, and you already know what's going on. You kind of figured out this person would just show up when you were just happy and feeling excuse me, and feeling really happy and feeling this emotional support. You're finally grounded and you found your balance, so to speak. And I see it here with the card of the Six of Pentacles, a Libra. We have the Libra scales. So it's something that you're finally finding balance between your job and your, I feel like some of you you're finding balance between your work life and your emotional life, your relationship. Others of you could be dealing with a Libra, or you have Libra in your chart, or the way I'm reading this right now, for some of you, your ex could be a Libra, and he or she has some sneaky energy behind them. Yeah, especially with the moon here, sneaky energy. Maybe some of you could have been cheated on by this person, or this person was keeping things from you. Could have been financial things like secret funds, or they started making more money than you and didn't tell you. Something with distrust, something to do with shady energy, shady people. And that's why you left them behind and weren't dealing with them. And especially with this devil in reverse, I feel like the middle of the month, you're not really dealing with them. You're like, I already dealt with you before. I am not going to give you the time of day for you to just ruin my birthday, I heard. And for others of you, you're just not gonna ruin this relationship that I am building and that I have builded. And I found my happiness by myself. And then I feel happy with another person. I'm just happy in general, and then you come over here and trying to act up and be shady and trying to ruin what I have. No, sir. No, ma'am. So sorry. The past stays in the past. I feel like that you strongly being very open and vocal about this. This also came up in your love reading, if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at that. It goes more in depth, but it also came out like you're not dealing with this person. And by the end of the month, you have the the card of counseling. So either you're seeking advice, or someone's giving you advice about the situation, for those of you in this situation. Others of you, the decision that you had to make had to do with a career change, career choice. Some of you want to be psychologists, shrinks, psychiatrists, child counselor, guidance counselors, and you finally made the decision to do that, go to school for that. Others of you are graduating and are finally making a decision between two jobs. Which one is best for me? Which one is not? Yada yada. Okay, this card is definitely about a job for most of you, if not all of you. This has to do with something that you've been working hard at in the realm of the mind. So you could have been going to school about this. So yeah, a lot of you are psychologists, are going to be psychologists, or children, something about children, counseling, guidance counselor, or child psychology, and something you've worked hard at, and because of it you are finally getting your financial stability with the 10 of Pentacles. And then you have here the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like with the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, this is all about money and your physical world. I feel like you are leaving behind this emotional baggage and you're concentrating on what you need to concentrate on: work. You're concentrating on work. You got work on your mind and your heart and your surroundings. You're trying to find balance and ground yourself with this stability. It could be some of you have, I heard, a Venus in Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, so Earth. So you're trying to stabilize your relationship, or you are stable in your relationship. Others of you, this is the job that you've been thinking about, that you've been dreaming about a lot, and now it's finally here. And this card is also under the Devil in reverse. So it could be that you were dealing with a Capricorn, or that your former boss or employer is a Capricorn. I feel like I have to clarify this. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. Clarify. Sorry, guys. Whoa. Okay, the Lovers popped out. I'm sorry, the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups for me is the Lovers. It's your card. It's the Gemini card. And also you have, I see a lot of water here. The King of Cups in reverse. You really could have just left behind a water sign, big time. And you're not dealing with them. You're just, no thank you. And you are finding you gave your cup to an earth sign, or someone with a Venus in earth. Some of you are in fact with a Taurus, and you definitely left behind a water sign. Others of you left behind a fire sign. And I actually don't see any fire here, but it's what I feel. It's like, I feel like maybe someone that is a water sign has fire in their chart somewhere, somehow. And you are leaving them behind and going forward with this new person who's an earth sign, and gives you this mental stability and emotional groundness that you need. Because some of you, especially those of you who have Venus and Taurus, when you have Venus and Taurus, what you crave more is financial stability. So if the person that you're attracted to is financially stable, that makes them even more attractive to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, hell, I would like to have a boyfriend that is financially stable. You know what I mean? But I also would like someone that is emotionally, mentally, and financially stable. You know, the whole thing. Not just financially stable, because sometimes you find people that are financially abundant, but they're not abundant up here or here. So keep that in mind when you're manifesting your life partner or twin flame. For those of you who are single. Now, for my single people, this is definitely a job. This is definitely a job, and you've worked really hard for it, and you're leaving behind this toxic energy that you had in your old job. And your boss could have been a water sign, because I see a lot of water, or something that just gave you, you know, the feels like, or it could be like, if it's dealing with feelings here, I see maybe you were, it has to do with psychology. So maybe you are in the field of psychology, and you are leaving that behind to change into something a little more sturdy and financially stable, something stable, something to do with, some of you, nutrition, others of you finances, like banking, something to do with life insurance. You're changing careers because something is bringing you more money than what you were doing, and you're not really fulfilled with what you were doing before. It's not emotionally fulfilling you anymore, and your boss was a toxic person, or the environment in your job was toxic, and you're starting something new. It could be with another person, another partner, another firm, another job, but it's a beginning and something that you're leaving behind. It could be this is what you need to decide at the beginning of the month, right here, with you need to decide. If I could get the card, come here. My nails won't let me. With the card, you need to decide, right? And again, this is like a lot of water in there, so you're leaving behind some kind of wave of water, okay? And so in the middle, I see, again, this is more like, it's like transitioning from water energy into air energy, into earth energy, because this is air, and then from all this water, I see earth, everywhere. So for those of you who are single and are working towards a career, it's a very stable opportunity, so congratulations. You've manifested it. It's something you've worked really hard in, and your state of mind dominates your reality. So always maintain yourself positive. You don't want to find yourself like here with the shadow side, because a shadow you can be a tricky you. You could self-sabotage yourself, and that's not something that you want to do, right? Okay. So for your medicine this month, you have the Heart of the Sky. The Heart of the Sky is very similar to the Empress, but when it comes in the medicine position, it's telling you to, again, trust your intuition, and this is in your challenge position. So again, the same thing. Trust your intuition. Trust that the universe is guiding you in your decisions, in your everyday life, in your mental, physical, emotional world. Trust your gut, because that voice in your head are your angels and guides trying to find the best maneuver, the best energy, and for you to be able to manifest the reality that you want and that you need and that is best for you, right? And here in the bottom of the deck, I saw that with Jaguar in reverse as well. When Jaguar comes in the medicine form, it talks about realizing and being face to face with your shadow self. You see right here, being face to face with yourself, with your shadow self. It could have been that this person that you were dealing with was in fact your shadow self, because when we are in karmic relationships, it's just a reflection of what we don't like about ourselves, and in order for us to deal with it, we need to analyze it, face it, look at it, and accept our shadow selves, in order to work past it, in order to work past it, through it, and move forward with our lives. I'm sorry, it's my dog. She's down here. Okay. All right. Anything else I need to say? Happy birthday, Gemini. I hope it's a good one, and this has been your reading. Please like, subscribe. Go ahead and check the description box below for all the social media of this channel. And thank you so much for your love and support, and we'll see you next month. Bye.